Right, welcome to the beautiful world of Bastion. A little bit of an introduction. We should have gone into the Maw first. We're able to actually make our way out of the Maw. And that creates...
By the Archon! The way is open?
Voice acting? Okay. There is definitely voice acting.
The drought holds strong. We must find a solution. The future of Bastion is in our hands. Allow me to show you the way. You are a sign of the winds of change. How may I serve you? What is on your mind? Sometimes I think about how the drought started, just as I was ready to ascend. How convenient. Here I am, stuck on the ground, when I could be flying. Flying! With wings! All I want is to... Calm down, Clea. It's okay.
Are you okay?
We will fix it. The Kyrian are known for their outstanding patience and calm under pressure. Even so, you are testing me right now. Have you ever requested a steward to not help you? I made one cry once. Just let them chase their bliss, you know? I serve not only Bastion, but all of the Shadowlands. You are a sign of the winds of change.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So there's voice acting. Awesome. So yeah, we come from the Maw. We are able to get ourselves out of there. Some of the heroes that come with us, they're actually going to stay behind in the Maw, but we are Maw walkers. We are super duper special. And we end up in Bastion. The rest of the Shadowlands, they've been dealing with droughts. Like, not a whole lot of souls have actually been showing up. And here in Bastion, we find out, like, oh my god, there's actually a new soul. Forgive my reaction. You see, the way from Oribis has been closed for quite some time. We did not know if it would ever open up again. I welcome you, noble soul, to Bastion. Your deeds in life have earned you a most glorious fate. You are to become a Kyrian, a winged bearer of the dead. My name is Clea. It will be an honor to introduce you to our beautiful realm. There is much you must learn before your journey can begin. Gather yourself, and when you are ready, we will venture on.
We will fix this drought. We must.
You likely have many questions. Do not worry, all will be explained in good time. Are you ready to begin the next chapter of your existence? Lead on, Clea.
Whatever the challenge, we shall It is my pleasure to welcome you to Bastion. Though, you are like no soul I have ever seen before. No matter. You are to become one of the Kyrian. It is our sacred charge to bring mortal souls before the Arbiter for judgment. It has been an age since we last welcomed a new arrival. The greeter will tell you more, as soon as we awaken it.
Okay. So is that the only thing that the Kyrians become? Like Valkyr? Howdy, by the way, everybody. Welcome. Right. So, Greeter needs to be activated. The Greeter will soon answer all of your questions. That is his purpose, after all. Clea smiles at you. I hope you're excited. I certainly am. Ah, yes, the Greeter. It seems this Mnemonist unit has been deactivated. Anima has been so scarce of late, and with no new souls entering our gates. I suppose it was a prudent measure. Anima is our most precious resource, after all. There are some centurions nearby. A portion of their anima could serve our needs. Ah, one of our most helpful stewards is here to lend her aid. She will guide you in the collection efforts. Return when you have sufficient anima, and we will power the greeter once more.
Sika, can we spare any anima for the greeter?
Yes! Take my barrel. Centurions will share.
There is so much voice acting going on. Hello, Sika. Humble Steward Sika is here to help. So the owl boys and girls are our stewards. They love to help out.
Hold tight now. No anima must fall.
Just gathering a bit out of this Goliath Watcher.
My anima for Bastion.
Oh, I always love how voice acting makes it come to life. It's so great. Big ones have so much anima. This one almost empty though. Okay, that's the other stewards don't have voices quite yet. Alright. Got all the anima. No worry. He come back when anima returns.
We wake Greeter now.
That is... Are you Lily Stormstout? The Centurion amidst a soft chime.
Anima reserves now nominal. Initializing.
Cool. Welcome, worthy one. I am Greeter Manamus. It is my duty and pleasure to assist you on this, your first day amongst the Kyrian. Allow me to congratulate you. Your fate is reserved for the most noble of souls. Only those who live the life of service may call Bastion home. I'm certain you have many questions. All new aspirants do. Please allow me the honor of introducing you to the next chapter of your existence. We will begin when you are ready. From which world, system, entity, realm, or form of existence do you originate? So the Shadowlands is not just connected to Azeroth. All kinds of planets and domains actually end up here. But we do have some questions. I possess a wealth of knowledge. What do you wish to know? I can tell you that you are fortunate indeed to have arrived in Bastion. To have earned this honor, your mortal life must have truly been selfless and dutiful. Should you continue to prove worthy, you will spend eternity as a Kyrian. You will help ensure souls are conveyed from the realm of the living for judgment before the Arbiter. No fate in all the Shadowlands is more decidable. And what is your purpose? My purpose is to ensure all new arrivals are acclimated to their existence. I exist to teach others about the Kyrian. It is my honor and privilege to address you. But who is the Archon? The Archon rules our realm. She is the most stalwart and dedicated of the Eternal Ones. It is by her will that Bastion carries out its purpose in the Shadowlands. There's much more to say about this ancient being, but such glories do not befit the ears of an aspirant. Perhaps when you achieve your wings, you may find yourself in her presence. Let me just pick up the notepad real quick. I have something else to ask. Never mind. I think there might have been a mistake, because they think we are a soul that has arrived here in Bastion, but we're not quite dead. We'd understand that the end of a mortal's existence can feel abrupt and is sometimes difficult to accept. You are not the first, nor will you be the last, to question the nature of your new existence. Please take this opportunity to process these facts and find acceptance. When you have done so, we will continue your orientation. But I'm not dead. I have some questions. But I'm not dead. I do not understand. From which world, system, entity, realm, or form of existence do you originate? I came from Azeroth.
Greetings, denizen of Azeroth. We have prepared a number of activities to help you acclimate to your new existence. Please visit each station to learn more.
I must prepare my station. I will meet you there.
She's like, oh snap, I forgot. I got a station as well. Cool. And Dark Gaming TV, thank you so very much. I'm happy you're enjoying the content. So here we have a station. Hello. This is a pure Fought Vesper. Image of the Great
The
Menace.
Vespers of Bastion are no ordinary instruments. Their voices bolster the spirit and draw forth the lingering burdens of one's former life.
Okay. So that's kind of the idea behind the Kyrians, is letting go of who you used to be. Reflect on your old life, meditate, and let go of who you used to be. The spirits here are those that died in service to others. Noble spirits, right? Think, for example, Ufer the Lightbringer. Please add your name to the list of souls who now call Bastion home. Compendium of Arrival.
All deeds from your previous life will be collected and stored. The archives compile the histories of countless mortal worlds, as seen through the eyes of aspirants like yourself.
I would very much like to browse your archives. Very much so. Like, I wanna know what all the other creatures of all the other planets have done.
Step into the pool, friend.
Step into the pool and jump to squish the moisture around.
Passing through the veil can be traumatic. Allow us to cleanse the pain of that ordeal.
Allow us. Tariesh?
What is that?
Whoa!
It looks like a Kyrian, but it is
Whoa!
twisted. How strange.
Whoa!
Carry on with your learning. I will meet you near the greeter.
Ooh, we need to keep we need to keep the name in mind. We haven't seen that before, Tadias. We know about there is some sort of Kyrian working for the jailer, which we're trying to make them understand, but they're like, that can't be. There would be no Kyrian working with the jailer. That dude's like evil. Or like trying to make them happen. Oh, what happened to the Heart of Azeroth? We do not know. It might be that we sacrifice it as we enter. It might be that we just store it in the bank. We do not know. Please take a seat. A presentation is about to begin. Are you all ready for a presentation? Are you all ready for a presentation? Please turn on your Zoom calls. Get your backgrounds in order. A presentation.
Welcome, new aspirants, to the first step in your journey through Bastion. While you venture among us, we will teach you the virtues of purity, courage, humility, wisdom, and loyalty. You will cleanse yourself of your mortal flaws and ascend to a higher state of being, capable of performing our most sacred and difficult task. We have much to teach you, but have no fear. Your journey is your own, and you may walk the path at your own pace.
Welcome to the Fire Nation. All hail Lord Ozai. There is no violence in Ba Sing Se. This is so creepy though. It's like, let's just go of who you used to be. We will teach you the right way. Didn't I earn my spot in here? Didn't I earn my way by living like a virtuous life? And they're like, no. We will teach you what is right. I hope that was informative and relaxing. Yeah, no, I can't say that I'm relaxed. Not one bit. Not a call, by the way, I have given your presence here some thoughts. It is clear to me that you are no ordinary arrival from Oribis. I do not know why you are here, nor what you hope to achieve. That alone is simply unprecedented. You must understand, individuals do not merely come to Bastion on a whim. This fate is earned, and those that are chosen for it are uniquely suited to this existence. So, I ask you, why are you here truly? Why is it that you've come here? But I've seen something in the maw.
Kyrian, in service of the Maw? How troubling.
What is the meaning of this?
They must have sensed that I enabled the greeter. I will handle this, mortal.
Why is this Nemesis unit active? We can ill afford this anima expenditure.
Goodbye.
Oh, the poor bird robot.
Ascended One, this newcomer brings troubling news of Kyrian in the Maw. We must inform the Archon.
A grim fate, but if the Arbiter judged them deserving of it, then the matter is not our concern.
These were not prisoners, but willing servants. Surely this merits an audience.
There is but one way to earn an audience with the Archon, to walk the path and prove worthy of ascension. Celestine peers down at you. We have heard you, mortal. If you wish to stand before the Archon, there is a path you must walk. Thankfully, it is well-worn and serviceable even in these dire times. Though you are not destined to become Kyrian, our ways may be of interest to you. Learn well, learn fast, and perhaps the Archon will take notice and grant you this audience you seek. Aspirant Klaya will show you the way. Hellscream's eyes upon you. Archon's eyes upon you. You know the path better than most, Aspirant. Archon's eyes upon you. Bye.
Follow the path. As if we have... We should be on our way.
I like her. She is sassy. She is like, I didn't get my goddamn wings. And then we had a drought and I couldn't get my goddamn wings. And now they're like, they want us to walk the path? Like, really? We don't have time to walk the path.
I had nearly passed my final trial when the drought began. None have ascended since.
And then... Oh, that was the only thing you were gonna say, yeah? Alright.
Our realm must appear pristine to you. Words cannot express what was lost. Wait. Let me show you.
Oh, yes. Show me. Ooh. See Bastion through Clea's eyes. Ooh.
We are in the midst of an unspeakable tragedy.
Yo, what the hell?
Come. We will seek out my soulbind, Pelagos, at Aspirant's Rest.
What? What? I don't get it. Wait, what? Why are there just spirits walking everywhere? Huh? We are in the midst of an unspeakable tragedy. Come, we will seek out my soulbind, Pelagos, at Aspirant Rest. So in her eyes, it's like watching or viewing the Matrix. Is that perhaps like Anima that's escaping the realm? Oh, that could be it. Oh, maybe that's Anima leaving their realm and it's all just going to the maw and they're like, oh my god, we need that Anima though. And here at Aspirant's Rest, I have spent many hours entering the Tower of Torghast. Many hours. I like that Bastion already has seen quite a bit of development. Like, this was one of the zones that I was personally feeling
We
like...
have arrived. Pelagos will be eager to meet you.
This was one of the zones that I felt like it needed more development, and it's definitely getting it. Which is nice. Curious to find out what they got. They also have mailboxes, which confuses the hell out of me. Why does the Shadowlands have mailboxes, though? That makes no sense. Like, who sends you a postcard in the Shadowlands? Like, what?
We embrace a new future. I greet you.
I'm pretty sure the Lost Codex mentioned this soul as well. This be a Void Elf. And I'm pretty sure that Void Elves are supposed to be in the Maw, so it's kind of the question, like, how the hell did they end up here, right? Interesting. All areas are up for playing. My favorite one, mine that I would say, like, this should be the standard for all of them, the Revendrifts.
What?
Yeah.
That fool. We have little time.
Thank the Archon. Pelagos began the ritual without you.
Allow me to show you the way.
Your journey is just beginning. I hope you can help us, and I hope we can help you. A soulbind in need. Pelagos is my soulbind. They are my brother, my closest friend, my mentor, and my student. They know me completely, and I them. It is a bond stronger than any other. That they now struggle is a torment to me, but I am forbidden from intervening. An aspirant must succeed or fail on their own merits, or the trial is forfeit. I am bound by this law, but you are not. You can cheat for me. Bring Pelagos back. This will not be the last trial, not when they may finally have a chance. As you will soon learn, a ritual cleansing can be a painful process. In most cases, the upwelling of emotions is harmless. It can even generate anima under the right circumstances. However, sometimes the result is far less pleasant. Negative memories can take a form of their own and manifest in a violent fashion. I fear Pelagos' attempted cleansing has brought forth such monsters. You must destroy them, and quickly.
Keep a Pelagos may soon succumb to doubt and fear. Make haste.
Pelagos, let me tell you, buddy. I once upon a time visited this land, right? It was called Pandaria. And all they wanted to do was deal with these negative emotions. You know what they had? They had something called the Shah. Now, the Shah were kind of cool, right? But they couldn't stop talking about the Shah. Hey, you're a Cultiran. Well, maybe you were a Cultiran that died before the whole Legion thing. Okay, that's plausible. So yeah, this is all about learning more what it means to be a Kyrian. We're helping out our dude here, who is trying to do his little ritual thing. There we go. Alone. All alone. I am so sorry. It's okay. You are forgiven. So these would be all the manifestation of the guy that's going through the ritual, right? These memories. And they still don't have music in the case, by the way, but that's okay. Is the combat sound not so loud compared to my voice? Can you still hear me? Ooh, there's a bit of lag. I like it. Yoo-hoo, Aspirant boy. What you doing? Did you make a mess of things? Come here. I will never ascend. Oh, woe is me. Come here. Loud and clear. Excellent. Excruciating memory is messing with Pelagos. Help me. You are weak. Ascension will never be yours. I am weak. I will fail. Wait, I kind of want to see what you would get if you pierce my memories. Can you do that again? Arcane damage taken increased by 2%. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe you were gonna do like, I don't know. A cool memory to attack me. Your failure is a stain on your soul. No, no. I must not give in. That was too close for comfort. Thank you. I feel much better now.
That was reckless, Pelagos. You would have fallen if not for that mortal.
I thought I could succeed on my own, but I was wrong. Yes, you were. I owe you great debts. You are welcome.
What is on your mind?
I need to put on some pants. That's what's on my mind. The things that bind us can be violent. The insight we gain is no reason to let them run rampant. I have given Celestine's words some thoughts. If you are to learn our ways, we should proceed all as if you were an aspirant yourself. The next step is to journey through the Aspirant's Crucible. It is a place of reflection, training, and cleansing. For an aspirant, it is where they prepare for the long journey ahead. For you, I hope you will learn how you might help us in the time of crisis. Word of your arrival has likely spread. We will not keep them waiting. Take my steed and go in service.
Archon's wisdom prevails. Go on ahead. Pelagos and I will make our way over on foot.
Must we walk? I'm fairly fatigued after my trial.
Consider it part of your training, my friend.
She is punishing you, my dude. I do very much like your tunic thing that you got going on. Can I get one of those as well? Here we can get a nice little overview of what Bastion actually looks from above. I did skip out on that little side quest over there. I'm gonna probably do side quests once we've done all the main quests and get it all nicely together. And they're all super hyped that we have arrived, because they're like, oh my god, there are souls here? There they are. What will become of us now? At last, the drought is over. Is the path open once more? So they're all super hyped, right? They're all like, oh my god, we're gonna get some anima to suck on? That is great. But yes.
So the rumors were true. Come, let me look at you.
The Forgelite studies you for a moment, then nods. Welcome. You are not what we expected, but we are glad to have you nonetheless. Curious. You are unlike any aspirant that has come before, that much is certain. You will notice that we have an audience. It has been a long time indeed, since we welcomed another to the path. We are all eager to see what deeds brought you to us. Simply approach the dais before you and gaze into the flame. The Watcher will pour forth your memories of those you served in life. You will be transported back to those moments to aid them once more.
May your forge burn brightly. When you are ready, approach the flame and follow the Watcher's instructions.
And they're all here just to watch what kind of life.
This should prove exciting.
Uh-huh. And they're all just here to watch what I've done in life. Okay. Is it too late to clean my browser history? Do I have to open your mind to me, mortal? We will see what memories reveal themselves. I swear, I didn't mean to look up all those Ysera pictures. It's not what it looks like. I was working on a lore video, okay? Commune with the eternal flame. Ooh. Nobles can lend their aid to the denizens of Kaltiris in a bloody conflict. Champion of the Zandalari, die. So I'm going to assume that depending on how old your character is, you will get different visions. Because so from the testing characters, we've seen different moments being pulled out depending on when you do the quest. So for example, you do it once and you abandon it and you do it again. You actually see different visions, which is kind of cool. Let your memories pour forth. Gaze into the flame once more. Stood beside the Draenei of Draenor to face the cruel industry of the Iron Hordes. And I'm going to assume that if I do this on a Horde character, this memory would say they stood with the Frostwolves, for example, rather than just the Draenei. At least I'm going to assume so. Let your memories pour forth, gaze into the flames once more. Nobelske, is that the Friese noble? Yep. Nobelske lend their aid to the peaceful people of Pandaria in their time of need. So the events with the Thunder King. I doubt that I have any... Oh, I actually have achievements. Huh. Wait, when did I... Oh!
We must not falter.
I, of course, had the whole copy character thing going on. So all the achievements of my main character have actually been brought over, at least most of them. I see. Yes, we watching again? Let's go. Serve the people in a grand war that threatened the lives and homes of many. So... a grand war... I mean... they have blood elves in there. So... insert Horde War here. A battleground could be. There have been multiple, let's put that up. Bye spirits. Cool. So that was my life. I hope you all enjoyed the show.
Fascinating. To have seen so much in so little time.
Did I not tell you? This one bears promise.
I am quite amazing. I mean, Lily can tell you.
How may I aid you?
I confess, I was hoping for a small spectacle to lift the spirits of the aspirants in my care. I was not expecting to have my own lifted as well. Thank you for that. A 97 neck or a 97 ring? I'll take the neck. Yeah, why not? Why not? There we go. I've seen firsthand that you are a most capable soul. Clea has told me of your purpose here. She has spoken of the hope she places in you. I am not yet certain if I am ready to do the same. There's one small task that I would set before you, however. My forge was grown cold without anima to keep it burning bright. I long to practice my crafts again. My helper, whom you've met before, can elaborate on our needs. You will find Sika near the forge. I will follow shortly.
My hammer is yours, should you need it.
That is up to them. First, let them see.
This one bears promise. That is up to them. First, let them see. Oh, okay. Oh, they continue the conversation that they had 5 minutes ago, right? And on this side, it's kind of cool. They have like a whole lecture about the animals that roam Bastion. So right now they're doing like the whole lecture thing, but then once it's available, you can click on them and you're like, yo, I wanna fight this thing. And each of them drop a different kind of weapon. Ooh. Okay, and from that one we got a Wicked Smash Shell, which is a one-handed mace. Neat, that means I can tank. Speaking of, are dungeons already available or not? Yes they are. Bring me into Plaguefall. Give me like a group for Plaguefall. I would love to try out Plaguefall. Yee. Put myself in the queue right there. I imagine Protoss, not the high-pitched schoolgirl. Ah.
Oh! Ooh! Hello again!
Can we get that on replay? Woo!
Places to be! I help! Time is precious! What can I do? We've got a schedule to keep. I can fit you in. What need? What can I do?
Get it? What can I do? 'Cause she's an owl.
Time is precious. I help. I can fit you in.
Do they get annoyed?
What need? What can I do? I can fit you in. What need? I help.
No annoyed voices yet. Okay. Hello again. This one is glad to see you.
What can I do?
Hello. Humble Steward.
Did you make a list, Sika?
Have it? Yes.
Good. I found you some help.
Okay. Humble Steward Sika is here to help the cycle of anima etterworms. Forge is cold, yes, need lots of anima to light. Sika references her scroll. Times before now, anima is everywhere, yes, now it hides. Small bits, weird places. We know that etterworms, flappy scale things that are blue, eat anima. They are not dead, so they are finding anima to eat still, yes. Maybe we can take what they have eaten. We can use it to light the forge. This will probably kill them. Sad, yes, but we will not take too much. Just a little. For Forge the Light, need more anima. Always more, never too much for Forge. Sika consults a scroll and nods vigorously as she reads. Out in the fields, there's a glowy flower. The round thing inside, the bulb, it glows. So, it has anima. From the ground, we think. According to scrolls, it is called Adrama's Lily. We do not know who Adrama is. Of course you don't, but the lily is good. Get flowers too, not just the bulbs. Petals make stewards happy too. Thank you.
We've got a schedule to keep.
Do you talk? No.
Speak. I would hear you.
In days past, keeping a forge burning was a trivial task. The anima extractors could run constantly without ever running dry. Now, even turning an extractor on is a risk. Etterworms, without the anima streams to feed on, are attracted to any source of anima. They are a frequent nuisance. I'm going to ask that you risk their attention. Activate the extractor and guard it until it can accumulate what little anima remains. Bring me the product it collects. Let us hope it is enough.
Take joy in your work and pride in your craft.
Koi, you don't
The
talk.
future of Bastion is in our hands. How may I serve you?
Aha. Okay. So we're now in the wonderful, wonderful quest line that allows us to gather anima to get the forge going, and then the questline even gets better as we ourselves get to work with the forge. So I'm curious to see if they actually updated it or not. Okay. Extractor has been activated. What? You want to have a go? It is a beautiful worm model, though. Have to admit. There we go. Oh, there's only one mob to defend it against. Oh. Click. A fraction of what the extractor was capable of producing in better times. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, people. The bravest or perhaps most... Oh, right. Yeah, they're still doing the rare presentation over there. Alrighty. These guys drop some glowing viscera. The innards of an etterworm are naturally infused with anima. And then the lily which is this delicate flower's petal conceal a gentle glowing bulb at their center. Cool, cool. Did you find anima? Small pieces even. I did. The innards of an etherworms. Oh yeah, we already wrote those out. Sika pokes the squishy substance. It glows. This means anima. Forgelite will be pleased. Do you have flower bulb things? Oh, they smell nice and they glow lots. This is good, yes.
Places to be.
Okay.
You have need of my hands?
Is the extractor... Wait, what?
My hammer is yours, should you need it.
Why...
Take joy in your work, and pride in your craft.
Why is she afraid when I talk to her?
Speak. I would hear you.
Is the extractor functional? How much were you able to acquire? That is somehow more and less than I expected, but I have to do. I think we have the materials I will need to light the forge at long last. I'm afraid the place is in a state of disrepair. Between failed attempts at working without anima and simple neglect, I cannot hope to work the forge as it currently stands. I would very much appreciate your help to get the place in order while I coax the forge to life once more.
May your forge burn brightly.
Fix forge! Fix forge!
Stewards exist exclusively to be of aid to us. They become rather depressed when they cannot perform their duties.
Sure.
We help good.
Sure, they become depressed, huh? Uh-huh. Okay, Sika, let's make sure you don't become depressed. Carry raw materials. Oh, did I forget to pick up the materials? My bad. Hang on, I got this. I'm paying attention. Right. Coming team. But wait, if Sika wants to help so much, then why doesn't Sika carry the materials? Am I making you depressed now, Sika? I hope not.
If you could tidy up a bit, I will have this forge lit in short order.
So we click to clear the vents. Maybe click to clear the vents. And then we click to pick up the glass. And we prepare the forge some more while Sika reads their notes. Click on this as well. And I guess click on this as well. I am a goddamn mall walker. Let me clean up your house. Click on this. Anything else that needs clicking on? No?
There we are.
Alright.
You have need of my hands?
I am deep... Okay, she was so grateful that she just
How
disappeared.
may I aid you?
I'm deeply grateful for your help. Now I can practice my craft again. Too long have my hands been idle. Forgelite Sophone smiles warmly at you. You cannot know what this means to me, but I might be able to show you. For your aid and restore my forge, please allow me to craft you a piece of armor. It will not be an extravagant affair, but through good works we grow to know ourselves better. I will need your aid once more. Sik and I will guide you on the specifics. All you need to do is listen and do as instructed. What do you say?
My hammer is yours. Sika will show you how to operate the forge.
Yay.
I can fit you in. What need?
Big forge, need heat, not too much, just some. Show me what to do,
We've
Sika.
got a schedule to keep.
Put the bright things in the forge, is fuel, try. Do it 5 times. This is good, just like that. Too hot, vents make it better. Open up a vent. You want me to open up another one? Oh wait, there's a bar now. Hang on. Now just keep it right, just right. Wait, what? Now keep just right. Wait, the bar's not working. What? This is good, just like that. It used to be like a balancing game. But now there's a bar that doesn't do anything. And it's stuck at 87% complete. What? Hold the heat steady. What are you smoking? Do I open a vent now? Push it further? It's cold. Help, it's cold. Quick, add more fuel. Ah, here we go. This is good. Just like that, please. Hold the heat steady is done. Yeah, that quest line has been altered, but they're not quite...
Come. I have need of your hands.
But it's not quite there yet. They're working on it. So the idea used to be like the bar, and you had to balance it in the middle to keep like the heat right and
Hold the
open.
armor steady now.
Hold the vents open to make sure that if it gets too hot or whatnot. But now the bar is just steady and it's like just throw in things. I am holding
This
steady.
is the most delicate part of the process. Precision is key.
It's doing nothing here. Uh-huh. Did we do it?
It is finished.
I could have looted this up so much and I didn't, and I'm super proud of myself.
Speak. I would hear you.
I hope you like it. It is far from my finest work, but it will serve you well while you are here. Like I could like bug report, but it just seems like the quest isn't finished. Seems like quest isn't finished developing yet. One day it will be a real quest. I confess, I had little hope when you first arrived. Clea is convinced that your presence here is a sign of things finally improving in Bastion. I was skeptical. The Forgelite gestures to her forge. What you have done for me will not soon be forgotten. There's a path beyond the Crucible. To walk it, you must overcome a trial. It will be difficult. Such a thing takes eons for most. You are not most.
Take joy in your work. Clea may be right to place her faith in you. Go in service.
Bye! Come back soon!
I'm pretty sure I've heard Sephora or Sapphone say like 3 different accents in the voice lines. Not that I'm complaining. Voice files are fine. Voice lines are nice. But yeah. Shoot the owl. The poor owl.
I see you have earned the Forgelite's favor. Good. Time to put your new armor to the test. The drought holds strong. We must find a solution.
The Forgelite's gratitude goes deeper than you know. Now, you must turn your attention back to our purpose here. I can see both from your past and from your demeanor that you are no stranger to the combat. I would like to know where your strength lies, so we may address any weaknesses we find before your trial. You will find 3 Praetorian soldiers created for this purpose, each stronger than the last. Defeat them all, and I will consider your strength sufficient to continue at this time.
Our purpose is to serve.
It sounds fine, grammar's fine, okie dokie. The trial ahead will test you on many levels. I, like Clea, will wish to assess your willingness to endure. Look around you. All the aspirants here train for the very trial that you are here to attempt. Some have been here honing their skills for centuries, ages. Noobs. Some grow quickly and some do not. Your task is to engage them in friendly armed combat. Among the Kyrian, this is known as a combat meditation. Help them find focus, and they shall help you do the same. Return to me when you're ready to continue. Freaking noobs. Leveling here for centuries. Just buy a boost, man. Yo, we fighting? Hello? Very well, we seek the silence. Oh yes. Did that annoy you, huh? It is done. You have my thanks. You're welcome. And then for the bit more trickier ones, these will be the robot guys. I will use level 1 training protocol. Or maybe they're all actually female, I don't know. I don't know which voice they're all gonna get. Yeah, I do wonder what the whole deal is behind those Ezreal spirits though. Training protocol is completed, this combat sequel ends. Nice. Arakoa, yeah, these robots are Arakoa, but the Kyrians? Now, if he could just stand still, that would be great. Training protocol is completed. This combat sequence ends. Nice.
How may I aid you?
To fight so many in so short a time is truly a feat of stamina. I am tired just looking at you. Pelagos loves. Must not make it lewd.
I serve not only Bastion, but all of the Shadowlands.
Must stay an adult. Impressive. I see I have little enough to teach you. It is clear to all that you are indeed a skilled combatant. There is one challenge here that continues to test even the strongest among us. I would have you attempt to best a well-known centurion, beloved by all aspirants. It is called Aphanos. Consider this a test of your spirit. If you can withstand this trial, then I will deem you ready for what lies ahead.
I will ascend. Hold back nothing, mortal.
And this one is just designed to...
Initiating humility sequence.
humiliate you. What I can try is to bubble it, but I'm going to assume that it...
Your training is incomplete.
Yeah, no, he just one-shots you. That's what he does.
A necessary lesson in humility.
It's a bunch of cheaters.
You require
The future of
more
Bastion
training.
is in our hands.
Wait, did he... Wait, what? Did he just shoot me again? This is always a painful lesson. We do not think less of you for it. Aphanos, it remains undefeated as intended. Still, you've exceeded any expectation I might have had. You are stronger than many that have come before you. You have come here for a purpose, and Clea has illuminated a path that she believes you can walk. I agree. I've opened the way to the Crucible's final rite. Follow the path to the south and east. Then you will find an underground chamber called Aspirant's Reflection. Clea will instruct you further. Go in service.
May your forge burn brightly.
I will meet you there, Aspirant. Be ready for a challenge.
Hey, Clea.
You are a sign of the winds of change.
Get it yourself. This is how you will find your way before the Archon. I am certain of it. This situation may feel familiar. When you found Pelagos, they were undergoing a similar rite. As you saw, it can end in violence. This will be the first time you are asked to draw out the burdens that held you to a mortal life. It may be a painful process. It is for many. For you, this is the path that you must walk to attain your goals, to earn the right to stand among us, to be heard, so we may carry your message to the Archon herself. Send to yourself. When you are prepared,
We will fix
begin.
this drought. I have readied some items in the next chamber. They will help you prepare.
Alright. I've got a Vespers of Clarity, which I need to ring. Ding-a-ling. Oh, it actually rings. Oh, that's cute. And ritual vestments. Oh my god, I look amazing. Look, 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 look. This is the new hairstyle. Isn't it adorable? You can't see it because I was wearing a helmet, but now I'm not. Look, I am a blind paladin with little buttons on my head. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, and I need to bathe in the pool. Excuse me. Just getting rid of all the filth.
I serve not only Bastion, but all of the Shadowlands.
I would only continue if you're absolutely certain that you are ready. A cleansing of this kind can be dangerous, and I will not be able to aid you beyond words. Are you certain you're ready?
Deep breaths.
No conversation?
In
Oh,
the chamber below, you will confront and subdue your deepest memories. Few aspirants advance to this trial so quickly. If you succeed, you will have proven yourself to the Ascended.
peer into the soul mirror. Peering into it.
You must delve deeper. Try again.
Shit. Again, I'm not trying to make this anything more than it is, but the game is making it impossible. Gotta go deeper.
There is still more you must pull from yourself. Open yourself to it.
Oh, come on! Come the fuck on! That's not fair. All right. Final mirror. I got this.
There. This is the moment you must overcome.
Okay, I'm good to go. Anguished memory.
Rest now. It is finished.
This is a moment worthy of celebration. Clea smiles broadly at you. You've done it. They have come. Your cleansing is complete, and you are whole. Our plan was a success. Undergoing such a rite so soon after your arrival has attracted Celestine's attention once more. Now is our opportunity to request an audience with the Archon. Stand before her and be proud of what you have accomplished. No matter what happens now, you've done all that any aspirant could hope to. And now we get Divine Toll.
Our purpose is to serve.
Speak to Celestine. Alright. We meet again, mortal. I wish to speak to the Archon. You arrived in Bastion with dire news, which I have shared with the Archon. She thanks you for your service. As a token of gratitude, she wishes to offer you a gift. Do you accept? Ooh. Oh yeah. I got wings now. Oh, and they're gone. And then... You are worthy of Bastion's grace. May it serve you well. Okay, so now we get Divine Soul, which is, I believe, the general ability? Kyrion's own ability unlocked. Go in servants, aspirants. Archon's eyes upon you all. Bye. So the message has been brought before the Archon, and they're like, yeah, thanks. No real... Okay. So instantly cast Holy Shock, Avenger Shield, or Judgment up to 5 targets within 30 yards, based on your current specialization. So in Retribution spec, you will just judge 5 targets, but as a Protection Paladin in the Tower of Torghast, it actually adds up really nicely.
The drought holds strong.
Hello there!
We must find a solution.
Ibu Profeta, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, baby. Be welcome. I think we can agree that such a reply feels somewhat hollow. Yes, it does. I choose to take faith in that what we have done. In that we have all done what we can. Both of us. I do not know what you intend to do now that you have delivered your message. Should you remain a Bastion, I'm certain there will be more opportunities to aid the Kyrian. We could certainly use the help, if I'm honest. The choice is yours. Pelagos and I will return to Aspirant Rest for a moment of respite.
Keep a calm mind.
Woosa. The Archon said nothing of a
Perhaps
Kyrian
she does
serving
not
them all?
believe it. We have but the word of a single aspirant, though one would think that would be enough. We will help however we can, Cosmos.
We will help however we can. Disciple Cosmos has shown up. I am Cosmos, a disciple of the Temple of Purity.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
Clea smiles warmly to you. Does this mean you intend to stay? Greetings, I am Cosmos, disciple of the Temple of Purity. The temple is a place of cleansing. Its sole purpose is to free aspirants of the burdens that they carry with them from life. It was a place of quiet reflection, even for those who have shed their burdens. Of late, those who look to us for purification have grown numerous. My fellow disciples are stretched terribly thin. I've come to ask the aid of all able-minded aspirants. Your help is needed. Please report to the Temple of Purity at once. Guard yourselves against your doubts. All is not well. Deprecate it. We will not rest today, I fear. Come. It could not have worsened since I was last there.
Clea, assist the Paragon. Pelagos, you and our new aspirant will aid the disciples. Go in service.
The practice I see. So the robot was saying like Glory 222, which is probably going to be the bad guy. The bad guy of the zone that like broke the robot. And here we get our first taste of what I like to call the purple smurfs. In order to reflect on the life, in order to progress through the path of a Kyrian, which is... It kind of looks like they're just going with the whole, you're going to become a Valkyr, but either way, you need to let go of who you used to be. You need to let go of your doubts and whatnot. But these guys are unable to. So, yeah. So yeah, the purple smurfs are like the bad guys. But are they really though? That's what we're going to find out. Hello, Aridia, who sets Clea, assist the Paragon. Pelagos, you and your new aspirant will aid the disciple. Okay.
You have my ear.
Thank you for volunteering.
Lay your burdens at my feet.
Your face is new to me, Aridia frowns. I regret that this shall be your introduction to our temple. As my disciple has informed you, we seek the aid of all available aspirants to tend to those in our care. Do not trouble yourself over the specifics of the work that is needed. Those devoted to this temple will guide you. Seek out the disciples within. You may find me within the temple when you've given your aid.
Our temple can bring you peace if you let it.
Clea, as you've already endured the rite of purification, you may assist the Paragon. Understood. Be safe, Pelagos. So I think this is up to the point where they had voice lines. Pelagos, I would like for you to stay with Nobuska. Bolster each other in these dark hours. Yes, Ascended One. The Paragon is there, across the temple, and so many awaiting their rites. Circumstances must be dire indeed if she has need of the mightiest Vespers. What does the Precipitate means, chap? And here we have Disciple Cosmas again. Those who fall will find respite in the Temple of Loyalty until they can return to the path. A word of encouragement may be what these aspirants need. Of course. The word is Deprecitate. D-E-P-R-E-C-A-T-E-D. And it did change the quest markers, yeah. Ah, good, the answer to the call. As you can see, there are many aspirants who would require our aid. Myself and the other disciples are hard-pressed to deal with all of them. Some are in greater need than the others. Aspirants are most at risk when they are on the precipice of a revelation. It is a critical moment that we cannot allow to pass without intervention. You must push them one way or another. Find the most vulnerable among your peers and do what you can to help them find a path forwards. It means outdated. Oh, so there's got to be different dialogue for those things. Oh, okay. So here we have these aspirants that are trying to let go of their doubts. Move on to the next chapter. The Ascended watch me, waiting. Am I failing them? Are they disappointed in me? This is all part of the process. You will recover. Trust in your teachings. They have not led you astray before. Right. Who do these so-called Ascended think that they are? I can't do this. I can't do this. Well, that's embarrassing. And here we have Disciple Fatima. You there, did the Hand of Purity send you to me? I have need of one who can subdue the manifestations that may arise as part of the cleansing. Can you lend me your aid? We must act quickly. Let the Vesper song fill your mind. It hurts. Let it go, it will pass. Ooh. So his burden... Oh, what did you do? Were you unable to protect your loved one? Wait, you were a Stormwind soldier? Neat. Yeah, it does seem to be like a Defias Brotherhood member. But then again, I think the Syndicate also wears like the whole bandana thing. It is done. How do you feel, Acolyte? Lighter and clearer. Denicia. You're one step closer to your ascension, sister. You have my thanks. I do like the whole idea behind it. Questioning what is happening. I've been here so long, how am I still struggling with this? Because the question is, like, is this happening because there's just a anima drought? Or are some of them actually wondering if Kyrian, you know, if being Kyrian is the path for them? And I'm really curious about that part. Like, if I was stuck in a certain place forever until I finish, then you don't really have a choice whether or not you're going to become a Kyrian anyway. So all these angels can tell you like, oh yeah, becoming a Kyrian is the greatest thing ever. But you don't really have another choice, do you? Disciple Licaste. Ah, help at last. One of my acolytes is struggling to cleanse a truly horrific memory. I dare not release it without your consent. Will you help her defeat it? I will. Steel yourselves. Your burden is buried deep. I am prepared. This Vesper's mighty song will draw it forth. This is the moment. You must fight it. Erisni's burden. Uh-oh. You were powerless before me. You are powerless now. I am powerless. You know the path forward. Let me in. Ooh. Ooh. No, you must resist. Long have I toiled in this temple. And for what? No more. I will walk this path no longer. Acolyte, no! Ha! Yup. The Legion. But unless these names are like relatable to a character, it's very hard to say when exactly the Legion showed up. It was like, there's no way you're gonna resist. Wait, I'm not actually gonna end your life, right? Now I was about to say. There is no why. Why did you not fight? Look around you, disciple. We are all destined to fall eventually. I refuse to believe the dead to be true. Go. Loyalty awaits you, acolyte. I must inform the Paragon to lose an acolyte at the end of their trials, no less. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Ha! They were actually at the end. Imagine they spent like millennia here trying to overcome whatever they need to overcome. And right at the end, doubt overtakes them. Many have fallen recently. The Temple of Loyalty is trying their best to bring them back to the path. Try not to worry. They're doing their best to bring them back at the Temple of Loyalty. Are you here to help us? I'm in the midst of assisting this acolyte. He has chosen this day to meditate upon the pleasant things. Perhaps I can teach you a little about the cleansing process as we work. What say you? Thank you. I think you will find this exercise enlightening as well. As you will see, not all the memories that bind us are violent. And this is also, I see, bonds of kinship are strong indeed. A light touch will dismiss this image, or these images. So as we can see here is that even though he looks like a Kyrian, in life this used to be a Tauren. And even though all the other ones were like overcoming these really painful feelings and whatnot, the Kyrians still expect you to get rid of even the good memories. Stronger still are bonds forged in war. This acolyte fought alongside his people in a great conflict. And they were fighting against Alliance, so this was just a Tauren in life at some point. Might have even been Cairn, I don't know. Closest to many are the bonds of family. They will not be easy to forget. Oh, they had a little baby Tauren. You don't want to let... Just a little deeper. Oh. Wrestle control back, acolyte. I can't. Ah, quickly dismiss these memories. But they're like good memories. You can't expect me to get rid of the image of his son. Or just chilling in a canoe and shit. Or, I don't know. Whatever. Alright. We'll get rid of the memories.
Well, peace, friend.
As you wish.
How may I aid you? What brings you here?
Calm, calm. We will try again another time. Are you still with us? I think so, yes. Rest for now. That was a difficult thing you just endured. Callistos, get out of here, man. They're trying to make you get rid of the memories of who you used to be. You got here in Bastion of who you once were. Remember. Remember, Faramor.
You have my ear. Lay your burdens at It seems our new aspirant has done much to bolster you, Pelagos.
Nobuska is taking very good care of me, do not worry. You speak to the Hand of Purity, a temple in need. You prove yourself adept at this task. You have my gratitude. Your service is noted. Thank you. While you are here, and as yet unaffected by this rash of doubt, we shall call it, there is one other errand I would ask of you. I sent one of the disciples to investigate reports of the fallen fleeing our temple. For their own safety, they must be taken to the Temple of Loyalty. Disciple Nicolon has yet to return. If he is to be found nearby, it will be near the border of our temple to the north. Please seek him out and ensure that he is not injured or in peril.
Go in service. Please seek out Nicolon and ensure his well-being. It is unlike him to tarry.
Yeah, sure, First Arcanist. But Nobles may, I insist. Fine, fine. Right, it's coming up right now. Here we go, up the mountain, and there is Uther. I will consider it. The choice is yours. You know how to find us. So, Uther, the Lightbringer, he was able to keep his face so that we can actually recognize him. And as you just noticed, he is actually part of the Purple Smurfs. Those that are unable, unwilling to give up of their doubts, who they used to be. Which is why I'm like, maybe there's more to it when it comes to the whole doubting their path. Or maybe it really is just the mana drought. Who knows? Also, Exxon, thank you very much for subscribing, baby. Be welcome. The disciple appears to be deep in thought. He does not look at you. You better seek another disciple, Aspirant. I cannot help you. Iridia asked me to find you. Ah, and so the hand beckons. Come, I would have words with Iridia. What you just saw, I'm not alone in my malcontents. Suffice it to say that I'm not alone in my malcontent. Okay, sure. I tried to warn her that this was coming. Just look at the state of this temple. All these aspirants, their anguish. I cannot bear the sight of this suffering. You do, Exxon. You very much do. Like, I do know that there's also a blue model of Uther. But I don't know if that just means because they had to recolor it to purple and all of them get a blue model, or if he is actually going to turn back at some point. I don't know. Even my own doubts they grow. I must report to the Temple of Loyalty. Dispatch this remnant, so she may be purified. Wait. Alright, yeah, that's the memory we did. If I go, who will... No. I'm still needed here. I must endure. Iridia. She can help me. She will not let me fall. And why would Uther not be ascended? Maybe he doesn't agree with the whole Kyrian brainwashing, let go if you used to be. Alternatively, which, you know... I'm really keen on the whole thinking about the philosophy behind the Covenant. I think that's a really interesting storytelling. But at the same time, it could also be because there's an anima drought. And let's face it, Uther's life has not been easy. Like, if there's somebody that has to overcome major events in their life, it would be Uther the Lightbringer. What is this feeling? No! So it can be many things right now, and at this point in time, we do not know. She can save me. She can save me! Run, me boy. Blue for light smurfer.
Disciple, what is wrong?
But Uther died long ago. time doesn't work the same in the Shadowlands. And again, he had a whole lot of things to overcome. I mean, it's not going to be the couple of years that are in between the expansions that it's going to be enough time for Uther to get over this shit, right? Maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. We don't know at this point. We don't know why the Lightbringer became a purple smurf. Maybe ate the wrong berries? I do not know.
What troubles you?
I saw Uther speaking to the disciple Nicolon. Uther, that name does seem familiar. Perhaps the aspirant that Devos took under her wing? How curious that you recognized him. It must be notable because he is from your
All
world.
burdens ease with time.
Thank you for bringing him to me. He is in a worse state than any of us might have guessed. It is rarely that Ascended requires such rigorous cleansing, but I cannot deny what is readily apparent. This disciple will fall if I do not intervene. There is no time to lose. Come, I will instruct you. I only hope we are not too late.
Our temple can bring you peace if you let it. Pelagos, mind the stewards. Aspirant, come with me. We will put this disciple's pain to rest.
Thank you. Thank you. She's just gonna chop off your head, dude. You're gonna have to start all over again. Are y'all ready for an awesome in-game event?
We will begin when you are ready.
Me? What about Nicolon? Is Nicolon ready?
Lay your burdens at my feet.
Why is Pelagos excluded like this? Such an intense cleanse may require your combat expertise. They are more fragile than most when it comes to cleansing. I would not want them to lose their way. What we're about to do can be very unpleasant to witness. I very much get the sense that you can handle the occasional dramatic event. Well, there was this one time, let me tell you. There was this one time, right? I was just chilling in my home in Goldshire, being the peasant that I am. All of a sudden, this Draenei comes up to me, right? It was called Marad, and it was like, yo, we gotta go through the red portal. And all of a sudden, I find myself in alternate reality, 35 years in the past, fighting against the Iron Order. You might think, well, that's not so dramatic. That's just another day in World of Warcraft. But did you know that I was stuck in my garrison for 2 years? And then whenever I wanted to do on cool missions, I would send out followers who were going to do the cool missions for me. Quite dramatic. Yes,
All burdens ease with time. You know the ritual, disciple. Open your mind. Let the Vesper cleanse it.
I will. Why does it hurt, though? Why do the voices hurt?
Remain calm. Trust in the process.
Don't trust in the process. It is the process that grinds our aspirants into dust. How can I trust it? Nicolon is onto something.
There is only one path for you, disciple. That is forward, through this pain.
For those that might have missed, how can you endure this? How can you watch them suffer unmoved? All right.
Our faith binds us all. This is the path we were chosen to walk.
I want to listen to her, Nicolon. Ask questions. Always ask questions. Get out of here, despair. We don't have time for you. Is there gonna be more? No. I cannot save them.
Nicolon.
I can... Oh, wow. Nicolon. Oh, Nicolon. What did you do? Did you fall? Oh.
You have my ear. Go in service.
The disciple breathes heavily. This is... I am... Are you well? If this is truly the only way...
I cannot help you now. Perhaps the Temple of Loyalty can.
Then I will find another. It is already too late. They are coming, and I will stand among them. Mm-hmm.
What troubles you?
I do not understand. Stand among... Aria's eyes widen. No, that's impossible. What is it? What's wrong?
Our temple can bring you peace, if you let it. Nothing,
Aridia, the wards, they've... Ooh, cutscene. That was actually really, really cool. They were like, okay, just death from above, it's all fine. Aridia grabs her hammer with pale knuckles. How? How are they so numerous?
Forsworn! The temple is ours!
I know that voice. No, this cannot be!
Okay. A once sweet sound, the bells that sound, their song has been twisted. If their dire toll continues, we will all succumb. Aridia presses her hammer into your hands. Find the great vespers within the temple and strike them with my hammer. May the mallet's tone purity restore their true voices. I will listen for their clarion call and meet you near the bridge. Go swiftly. Nicolon was not alone. Aridia stares grimly out over the temple grounds. Long have I toiled over the aspirants in my care. Long have I tended to this temple under my paragon. To know that so many have fallen alone is a blow. But this wanton destruction, it will not stand. You will be my hands. Go forth and end them, all of them. My duty demands that I tend to those that remain. I will find you near the bridge when the way is clear.
All burdens ease with time.
Cleanse the temple. This entire temple must be purged. Wait, they all got anima on their chest. Ah, they're the casters. Ooh, okay. Have I ever tried Saint Germain? No. What is that? So, for those that are just tuning in, or for those that are confused, we got a cutscene. The Fallen basically attack the Temple of Purity. They ring the massive bell. And the sounds are chaotic and draw out, like, the doubts amongst all of these. And since there were already so many struggling and so many dealing with, like, anima drought and whatnot, all of a sudden, they find out that a whole lot of their aspirants have fallen to the Purple Smurf side. Yes, hello. Acolyte Callistus and disciple Helene. You are well, I'm glad of it. Many of the Ascended who once served this place have betrayed us. To turn so wholly against all that the Kyrians stand for is unimaginable. The Acolyte places a heavy spear in your hands. This is a tool that has seen little use before today. Its sole purpose is to inspire a moment of reflection in those it touches. It will show them the error of their ways. If they remain unrepentant, then there is no hope, and they must die. It will show them the error of their ways, huh? We will find Aridia, stay safe, and go in service. The scroll runes shift and change as you attempt to read it. At first glance, it appears illegible. Similar scrolls have appeared all over the Temple of Purity. Aridia will be interested in these.
My fellow Kyrian, hear me now. Too long have we struggled under the tyranny of erasure.
Are they having a moment of clarity? Nope. Nope, they're not having a moment of clarity. Yeah, they did. Technoholic, they did. I mean, if you're looking for some entertainment, I think there's like a solid 30 minutes of some prime quality cringe moments at Games Done Quick. Oh, there was one with the guy on the couch and the other guy, didn't know him, and the guy on the couch was so hyper and so constantly talking, the other guy got so annoyed. I would really prefer it if you would shut up right now. Just the music and the zoom in on... It's top tier. Absolute top tier. Alright. Oppression. We will not change.
Over and over again, we are told that we must give all we are to serve a greater purpose. The Forsworn would have you keep your memories, your attachments.
See? I would totally be joining the Forsworn. Totally. Get the power. Stay who you used to be. Yeah, man, sign me up.
We are here to liberate you, to offer another path.
You are some amongst the chosen few, with the wisdom to see that what is given you is not the right path. Join the Forsworn and you will never be asked to let go of the memories of your children, of your children's children.
Join us and be embraced. Resist and you will be swept aside.
Well, they're not the evil ones. Well, there are a couple of quest lines later down the line that actually give more details as to how this all came to be. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff going on. Let's put it like that. We'll get there eventually.
A new order has come. We must all decide where we stand.
Right, so here we are at the Temple of Purity. Going into Purity's pinnacle. Oh yeah, we need to reach the bell that they took. Right. I saw them perish. It is more than they deserved.
Lay your burdens at my feet.
A one sweet sound. I can hear their song once more. It is a boon in my mind, but the loudest voice remains. We must silence it before it destroys all that we hold dear. We get a nice little shield out of that. Lovely. The Hand of Purification. Some stains must be scoured away. And we must defend the temple. A compilation of the values and goals of the Forsworn. These words, this voice, how do I know this voice? I have my suspicions about the leader of the Forsworn. If it is who I suspect, I must confront her. You and my disciple will be responsible for cleansing the bells. I will keep her might focused upon me while you do so.
Go in service. Stand aside. I would have words with your leader.
Right this way, Hand of Purity. She is expecting you. You will allow her to pass unharmed for now. Clea, take the others to safety. Go. Come. We had better stay close. This many and that powerful. Gonna see a cool sky battle now. I wonder if all the little cutscene events that were previously not yet implemented, I wonder if they're all in there. Because that can lead to some sick revelations. We go to the Shadowlands through Bolvar, I believe.
I would know you anywhere. Hand of loyalty.
We have taken your temple. Your Paragon will soon meet her end. Join me, and we may fly together once more.
Never.
So be it. The Forsworn will prevail.
Sky battle. To me. We need to act swiftly if we are to intervene. So she says, I would know you anywhere. So she's the Hand of Loyalty. But the Hand of Loyalty, plot twist, not so loyal after all. I am ready to fly. I have an idea. Hold on. Uh-oh. We are outnumbered. The Vesper's corrupted voices empowers them. I cannot fight them all, but perhaps we could restore the Vespers while they are preoccupied. Well, at least you're no longer just carrying me by my head, so that's improvement, I suppose.
I do not wish to kill you, my soulbind, but I will if I must.
Why are you doing this?
You know why. You need only accept the truth that lies before you.
I will keep the Forsworn at bay. Use my hammer to purify the bells. Let the mighty voice rings true once more. Right. Can do, buddy. Well done. On to the next.
What truth could possibly justify this slaughter?
We all suffered 1,000 little deaths at the hands of your temple, Iridia.
The process of purification is not meant to be easy, but we are better for it. You were better for it.
Wait, are they shooting spear missiles at us? Hang on, I got this. I need to time it right. Or they just leave me alone. All right. Like Soulbinds is...
And yet, I cannot remember my past life. My family.
We must forget in order to ferry souls without judgment. You know this.
The path is broken, yet you follow it blindly. I will force your eyes open.
Okay, so the reason why they make you forget who you used to be is so that when you go and pick up the souls as the Kyrian Valkyr, you don't actually judge them. So say Uther the Lightbringer shows up and he's like, hey, I need to ferry Arce's soul. Weird example, but whatever. That he doesn't accidentally drop him somewhere in the maw or something. So that is why I need to forget who he used to be. Ah. That actually kind of makes sense. Damn it, that actually makes sense. You can yet be saved, Lyonia. Let this end.
Paragon!
We are not finished!
My Paragon, please. Lyonia, Hand of Doubts. Iridia, the Hand of Purity, and then Vesiphone is the Paragon of Purity. So there's like there's like rankings when it comes to where you stand amongst the Kyrian society, and you bind yourself to each other, which is why she's like, hey, you're blah blah blah.
What troubles you?
Do you have a
All
voice?
burdens ease with time.
You do not have a voice. All right.
You have my ear.
I regret I could not come to her aid sooner. My Paragon, Vesiphone, is of a singular mind. Her purpose is to cleanse the Kyrian. I know in the depths of my soul that Lyonia cannot be cleansed of the malice that holds her mind. She will die if we do nothing. I am weak from our battle, but I will do what I can to stop the Paragon. You must intervene. You must find a way to save my soulbinds, please. You cannot possibly know how dear she is to me.
Our temple can bring you peace if you let it.
Confront Lyonia. My Paragon, please stop this now. You are injured. Rest my hand. I will do what is needed. You will end her. I will not let you. Nobles, get down. Iridia, no. They were double beaming her. My soulbind is as noble as ever. Thank you, Iridia. Lyonia, please, you must flee.
What troubles you?
Not until my task is finished.
The Paragon must die! You will not interfere!
You think? Cannot do that while stunned. Well, get me out of here then, please.
More take all of you!
Oh, I nearly died there, lol. Okay. I will not forget this, Iridia. That power, it cannot be.
What? What is that?
It's a fragment of Lyonia. Her truth laid bare. Huh. So, yeah. It's a fragment of Lyonia that's been working together with the jailer. Pom pom pom. The Paragon of Purity stares at you with a piercing gaze. I have yet to decide what to make of this. Get a one-hander, or a two-hander. You want to see the designs? Hammer, hammer. Yoink. Do you feel it? That cold hand that grips your throat, that chill settled in the pit of your stomach. That is the touch of the Maw, as certain as the Archon's will. I do not know how Lyonia came to possess this power, but we must act quickly. I will inform the Archon of what transpired here. You will act where my hand cannot, or could not. I will explain as we fly. Disciple, see that any survivors are brought from the temple. My hand, you must stay here until you have recovered. I will return for you.
Yes, my Paragon.
I can carry you from this place if that is your wish. We are in need of some haste. Uther does not work with the jailer because Uther is not aware that the jailer is involved. Uther is just a forsworn like the other ones. Working with the Maw, working with the jailer is unheard of. Let's keep in mind that nobody ever escapes the Maw. The Maw is a zone of many mysteries. The jailer is like the boogeyman of the Shadowlands. Not a whole lot of privy to the information what they've been doing. And there's actually a quest later down the line that lets you know, like, Uther is not aware. Howdy, by the way, Stormy. Hello, hello, hello. Lysonia's essence has been twisted by the Maw. We must learn how this came to pass. Take me with you. Bring this fragment to the mnemonic Locus, where we collect the memories of all Kyrian. It is a place of memory where the Kyrian call forth moment of the lies to be stored in the archives. Alright. This is a line that needs to be removed. Gotcha, gotcha. If fate is kind, Lysonia's memories will lead us to the answer we seek. I will inform the Archon of what transpired here and seek restitution for those we lost. Cool zone though. Design-wise, Bastion is definitely cool. And now that the story is improving, more details and whatnot, me likey. Me likey. Yes, hello. I have done the thing. You're all gonna do some talking? Archon be praised. Novelska is whole. Ooh. What is this, Paragon? A fragment of the one responsible for all of this. Clea, accompany this one to the archives. I must fly to Elysian Holds. My disciples are needed here, and I must inform the Archon at once. Go in service and swiftly at that.
It will be done, Paragon.
The attack on the Temple of Purity is unprecedented in Bastion, at least to my knowledge. We need to know more. The fragment that the Paragon captured may contain the answers we seek. There's a place nearby called the mnemonic Locus. There, aspirants and descendants alike can call forth their memories and store them away. If we can look through this fragment's memories, perhaps we can learn more about the so-called Forsworn, and with luck, uncover their plan. I will meet you there.
Whatever the challenge, we shall rise to it. The Forsworn may attack again. We need to warn Heroes Rest.
I will warn them while you finish your mission, but Clea, please come back to me. We cannot be certain that the Forsworn will not attack again. Leave it to me. And Clea? Yes? Please come back to me. Okay.
Always.
And can you feel... So, question... If that lady was so upset about losing her memories, and they have a data bank of said memories, why was she so upset? Couldn't she just go to the memory bank and be like, yo, kind of forgot who I used to be. Could you bring up the files? I'll go cleanse my memory later, or something like that.
Access to the Locus is currently restricted.
Oh, Mika Nikos,
Oh,
please.
no. We may be too late.
Please tell me that you have a voice file.
You speak to the Forgelite Prime, master of Bastion development.
Yay!
You bear interest in craftsmanship? Show. Good questions only. I am a busy steward. New ideas for Centurion upgrades? Intriguing weapon. May I inspect? You expect me to work like this? I have needs. 1. Need a forge. Flame precisely 1534.32 degrees. 2. Forge hands. 3 of them. Nimblest fingers, good at following orders. No talking back. Finally, 3. Basket of Purians perfectly ripe. No green. Then, perhaps, I can work. What marvels exist on your world? New ideas for Centurion upgrades?
Yeah, okay.
What marvels exist on your world?
Mykonikos gestures irritably toward the Forsworn behind him. Are you here to help fix this? And sweet dreams, Stingy. Look what they have done to my Centurions, to the Locus. Mykonikos gestures angrily at, well, everything. Look at this place. What a mess. The Locus is inactive and these Forsworn have taken over. We need to restore the Locus, but I do not know how. This place was built long, long before my time. Luckily for us, the Forgelite Prime before me was a prolific soul. She recorded everything. If we can find her designs for this place, I am certain I can work out the rest, even without my nemesis' help. Look around, there are plenty of scrolls strewn about. Meet me near the Locus when you find it. The Prime's directive. All of these Centurions were made to serve the Kyrian. That they now work against me, the Forgelite Prime, is an insult to all Centurions in Bastion. Just look at them. Praetors, Goliaths, all a purple. I hereby give you permission and expressly order you to extract their cores. They will be repurposed in a manner more befitting their actions. Their anima will be reclaimed to power the Locus. I can always build more. Do not pity them.
I simply demand perfection.
Please exit at your earliest convenience.
Was that a Nemesis unit?
Do not want to talk about it, but yes. Huh. Neato. Okay, so he doesn't...
Forsworn, protect me!
Oh, it's a misled steward. So he doesn't exactly voice line the quest quite yet, but that's okay. We found Memories and Miracles, an exploration, a discussion of the merits of viewing memories once they've been freed from the mind. Soul Mirrors and You, a series of tips aimed at making memory removal faster and easier for all aspirants. In Memoriam, a very long, very dry scroll in which one aspirant describes every detail of their life before Bastion. Every detail. I want to read it so bad, though. Locus manual.
I advise you to return those scrolls to their proper places. Only Forsworn are authorized to browse the collection.
You want a bet? Did you find the scroll? I did. You found it, and many other interesting tomes besides. I will see them properly catalogued when we are finished. Do you have the cores? I do. Excellent. Their anima will be put to better use. Mykonikos examines the scroll that you retrieve for him. Right. The soul mirrors and the Locus are tied together. If we could restore anima to the mirrors, it should repair the Locus back to full functionality. Thankfully, these cores you brought me should be sufficient. All I need to do is enable the conduits. Simple. Well, go on. You know how to use these, don't you?
Oh, you have value. But I have more.
Wow. And you all wanted me to save the Owl Boys. Yeah, okay. Do I think we'll meet Zul'jin? Maybe. The conduits are active. Supply them with the anima that I gave you. Forgelite Prime, I have a question. They have a question, but they're hesitant to ask. The question will have to wait until we activated all the soul mirrors. Hang on, before you ask it, let me start.
Mykonikos, Can the Locus extract memories from this as well?
You son of a bee. Yeah, from this as well. Yeah, no, you just... And if I click on this, are you gonna do the RP thing? I'm gonna be upset. Is it just gonna be 2 mirrors at a time, yeah?
A fragment of essence from one of the Forsworn. It may hold the secret of their origin.
Intriguing. Okay, so just 2 mirrors at a time. And then they do the talky talk. Despacitos. Ah, the Locus is functional once more. What am I looking at? A fragment of the Forsworn responsible for all of this, or so we think. Right.
I am a busy steward.
I do love the hum of anima. It's been a long time since I've heard it in any abundance. 82, 82. I'll take your gloves. Why not? It may be possible to extract memories from this fragment, but I worry they will not give you the information you need. It is highly unusual to use the Locus in this way, but perhaps you can distill the pieces you want. In a manner of speaking, of course. Extracting memories is more of an art than a science. I will explain what to do. Speak to me when you're ready to begin.
Clean up after yourself.
I have no idea what may happen trying to extract memories from a fragment like this, but if this is what you need, it's the least I can do to repay you for help in restoring the Locus. When you're ready, we can begin.
I have high standards. You must meet them.
Oh good, Locus did not explode. Now, what are we searching for?
Lasonia's memories of the Forsworn are scattered among the rest.
Simple enough to collect Forsworn memories, other can go into the archives. We can let the rest enter the Locus where they will be transported to the archives. Should not explode, probably. Alright, I need to run into them, do I? Ew. I thought it was like clicky click, but that's okay. Come here. Nah, those memories are responding to what we have seen before, I suppose. One of you must take this essence before...
I leave it to you, my friend. You have faced Lasonia before.
Sure, let me do the hard work. A faceless one? My god.
The drought holds strong.
We
We must find a solution.
did it. With any luck, her memories are within our grasp. Uh-huh. If I had not seen it with my own eyes, I do not know that I would believe such a thing is possible. You carry a significant piece of Lysonia within you now. Go to the soul mirrors and open yourself to them. With luck, they will draw from our essence to draw forth a memory of the Forsworn. If this works, we may know what they are planning within minutes.
I will ascend.
Only the Forsworn may access the Locus. Farewell.
I am going to reprogram her.
Go on ahead. I need to protect the Forgelite Prime.
If it's the last thing that I do.
Who are you?
Oh dear.
I need help.
No you don't. Wasn't this in a chamber before? Where's my memory? Just failing me right now. The objective is figuring out what the hell is going on with the Forsworn. They are... Like, we confronted their leader. And they are super confused. Like a Kyrian working with the powers of the Maw. Like, what the hell is going on here? So we need to figure out, like, okay, what exactly is going on here? This is impossible. If I give up any more, I fear I will lose myself as well. Trust in the process, Aspirant. All will become clear in time. I feel more of myself slip away with every moment. How long ago did you endure this? Long enough to... Wait. Wasn't she supposed to say, like, long enough to know the pain, not long enough to forget it, or something like that? Ah, well. Look, trust me to tell the Owl boys what they need. They did not need help. I am a friendly. So Lyonia is going through her training. She's getting higher in the ranking. What has become of you, my Paragon? I tried to warn them. Such reckless insistence on the path at all cost. It will destroy us in the end.
What would you have me do?
Follow me. Together we will set the Kyrian on a new path. Together we will make right what the Archon has made so wrong. I'm your hand. Where you go, I will follow. So Lyonia was also following a shrouded figure. And the shrouded figure has turned her into the darkened state. Now it's just a matter of figuring out, like, okay, who is the shrouded figure? Lyonia is, as far as we know, a new character. Like, it's really, really hard to decipher where these characters originate from, because they turn into this Kyrian body, and only characters they want us to recognize get their own faces. Like an Uther, for example. You want it as a druid form? Would be cool. Ooh.
Hear me, Forsworn. Too long have we given up the things that make us who we are. The things that gave us strength.
A Paragon has entrusted me with this task. We will end the purification of the scours of all emotion, of all feeling.
We will claim the Temple of Purity in our name, and we will destroy all who stand in our way.
I think I know where to find another soul mirror. Head to the cavern to the north. We will meet you there.
Oh, right. Yeah, so we did this quest line and then we ended up in the cave. Gotcha.
I need help!
I'm also pretty sure that I jumped off that spot before and then died a horrible death. So here's Uther with Lyonia, right? Uther, deliver unto Bastion the reckoning that are the Forsworn. We are at your service. Lyonia, there is more that I must share.
I do not believe you are authorized to view this memory.
See, so there was more to share. Uther's been sent over to Bastion, and then there was more to share.
You bear interest in craftsmanship? Show!
And it becomes a question of what's next. I've simply had it with this insolence. I may know a way to reset my nemesis' personality, but you will need to keep it busy while I do so. It will likely try to find you through whatever means it possesses. I suggest you try not to perish. Clea can hold her own, so hide behind her if you are so inclined. Well,
some say I am
inclined
particular.
to eject you from the
I
Locus
say
if you
thorough.
insist on meddling.
Keep the nemesis occupied. I will fix it. You are no longer an authorized user of this facility. Just give the word and I will get started. I'm ready.
Oh, you have value. But I have more.
So he told me I could hide behind
Please
Clea.
remove yourself from the Locus at once, or you will be removed.
So I could just let them do their thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll help. Fine. Because you asked so nicely. At least Otto can pretend to be a classic red lol lol lol. And howdy, Exodius.
I seem to be experiencing an error. Excuse me while I exit consciousness. Forgelite Prime. It is good to see you.
So here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice?
How may I assist you?
I hope you will forgive my behavior. I was not feeling quite like myself. Greetings, I'm Locus Keeper Nemesis, and I will be delighted to assist you. I recall that you are trying to access a particular memory. Due to the contents, that memory can only be viewed within the vault of the Archon. In order to gain access to the vault, you must collect offerings for the two guardians who watch over it. I've hidden these offerings from the Forsworn, as they are not authorized to enter. The Forgelite Prime is the only one amongst you who can grant authorization. How convenient!
It was my pleasure.
Well, are you going to tell us where to find the offerings? Approximately.
I am forbidden from providing the locations of the required offerings, only approximate directions. For example, head due south.
If the Forsworn are searching too, we should hurry. Well, do you have any more approximate directions for us? Please bear eastward from your current position. Okay. Please bear eastward from your current position. Oh, okay.
You are heading away from your destination.
No, I'm not. I'm right here. Where do you want me to go? I'm right here. Eastward. Is it down there? I bet it's down there, isn't it?
You are very close to your destination.
I knew it.
I serve the Forsworn!
You are moving in the correct direction.
Sick. Good to know. Okay. I was moving in the right direction. If I go here, will I be moving away from it? Would like approximate directions. Oh, that would be awesome, Laurelton. That would be really, really cool. But, you know, we are getting closer and closer to the 600,000, and that is mind-boggling on its own. 600,000 subscribers. I love it. And to be able to do what I'm doing 8 years later down the line.
You are moving in the correct direction.
Makes me very, very happy.
You are moving in the correct direction.
Yeah, okay. Let's just follow the road then, see if she pipes up again.
You are heading away from your destination.
You all shouldn't be here.
Like, I know you want me to pick up the sacrifice, right? But this is the spot where you're telling me, like, you're moving in the right direction, and there is no sacrifice to be picked up. At least none that I can see. Those are just chilling at the waterfall, not
You are
giving,
moving in the correct direction.
not caring about anything.
You are very close to your destination.
There it is. Found, I think. Nope, that's a tasty offering. Told me I was very close.
You are very close to your
The Forsworn
destination.
abound. Be on your guard.
Uh-huh. You are very close to your destination. I need to find the first offering. Where the heck did you leave it? Nope, it's not the plate of food. It is, however, the treasure box that's right next to it. Like most games, yup. Alright, found it. Next, please.
You should now proceed to the south once more.
Okay, can do.
She's being so pleasant about this.
This is how my nemesis
You
is
are moving in the correct direction.
intended to behave. Yeah.
You are very close to your destination. You are very close to your destination.
I bet I am.
You are moving in the correct direction.
I love how her voice is really the tom-tom.
You are heading away from your destination.
And I cannot unhear it now.
You are very close to your destination.
There it is. Protect me. Found it. Yay, and we even did the whole repel the threat. Cool. I mean, it's not going to be like this on live. On live, there's going to be more people in the zone. The mobs are not going to be that plenty. You'll most likely be using a leveling add-on that tells you where to go anyways. So it's not just going to be like this. As well as this lag, I hope for you that this lag is not going to be there. Carved Kyrian idol.
I will await you at the entrance to the Vault of the Archon. It is again south of your current location.
You are heading the right way. Please make a U-turn at your earliest convenience. You are heading the right way. That's gonna haunt my dreams tonight. Did you find the offerings of which I spoke? A soft Larian leather satchel filled with hand chimes, dried herbs, and incense sticks. Despite centuries of wear, her wings are still intact on the carved Kyrian idol. Your search was fruitful. I am delighted to see you remain intact. Behind me is the entrance to the Vault of the Archon. As you can see, it is warded against all unauthorized intrusion. To make yourself an authorized entrance, place the offerings as you collected before the Guardians. You may then browse the content of the vault at your leisure. Do consider that such access is coveted among the Forsworn and is the sole focus of their efforts here. I advise preparing for combat.
I exist. Simply place the offerings before the Guardians and the way will open.
Yes, hello. I have offering 1. Oh, and offering 2. E. I admit, I mostly wanted to get in here to prove that I could.
Stay focused. We have a purpose here.
This is neat. Alright, I kinda like the Forgelite Prime. I will admit, I kinda like the guy.
You meant to access the inner vault? I am afraid that is another protocol entirely.
You are heading in the wrong direction. Entry to the vault will not be allowed. What are you doing, buddy? You getting me in there? Are you gonna open up the way? How the hell are you hacking those scrolls?
Intriguing weapon. May I inspect?
Seems very intent upon the runes before him. What do we do now?
Leave me to my work.
I could use your help out here.
Come on. What up? Oh, cool, you found a friend. Wait a minute. I've seen you take that robot on one-on-one. Did not need my help. And now you need my aid? Doubt. The barrier's down. Get down there and do what you came to do. Thank you. You are heading the right way. Finally, show me the good Lord.
Welcome to the Vault of the Archon. Please state your purpose for our records.
Just how many of these did you build?
The Archon says build, and I do so.
What knowledge do you seek?
I am very pleased to meet you. The vault has not received visitors in some time. The Vault Keeper examines you. You appear to carry a signature unique to one of the Paragons. If you know which Paragon, simply peer into the soul mirror to examine the memory of your choice. If you require anything else, you need only speak.
It was my pleasure.
So we could just browse at our leisure.
Please present archived memories to the corresponding eye to view them.
Lyonia is the key? How strange. Yeah, if I remember right, there's like different mirrors, and the loyalty one is the one that activates the proper memory. So let's have a quick gander at the other ones. Vesiphone is the Paragon of Purity. They're solid, they're good, they're doing their thing. There is Chirus, the Paragon of Humility, who's just chilling, you know, sitting down. It's all good. Then there is Eye of Wisdom. Tenios, Paragon of Wisdom. So this is like the council that they got. They got this council of all the different Paragons, and then the ruler of all of them would be the Archon. Then there is Eye of Courage. Xandria, Paragon of Courage. And then, how very ironic. When we gaze into the Eye of Loyalty, in the Paragon of Loyalty, what do we find? We find... Key accepted. Access in memory. Devils, a Paragon of Loyalty. Oh wait, it's not doing the thing. Wait, what? I thought it was you. Ah, there we go.
Why did you send the Vengeful One away?
Oofer. His gaze is too narrow for what I now offer you. There is another power at play. We do not fight for Bastion alone. Once you've taken Purity, we will make our move together. We will achieve great things. If we take
I understand.
another...
It will be done.
And there's a Maw-sworn
So it is true.
champion there.
The Forsworn are in league with the Maw.
A problem. We must warn the Archon. Uh-oh. So yeah, there's a Maw-sworn Guardian here, which looks an awful lot like those Dark Valkyrie that we see in the cutscene with Sylvanas. And the Paragon of Loyalty has allied with them. And so the Forsworn were created. And as we talked about earlier, Uther the Lightbringer does not actually know that they're in league with the Jailer.
How may I assist you?
As apparently his vision was still too narrow. I hope your experience was satisfactory. I have deduced by the urgency of your collective voices that you wish to leave. I will expedite your exit. There is a transport pad in the antechamber. I will ensure that the chamber is sealed. Once again, on your exit, please accompany me.
I exist to answer all your questions. Right this way.
Okie-do.
We must gain an audience with the Archon.
Easy to say, not easy to do. We must, and without delay, agreed.
Hello, Locus Keeper. And greetings to you, Vault Keeper.
You are going the right way. No? Alright. Out of here. Yeah, Bastion sure is pretty, I will admit.
New ideas for Centurion upgrades?
I serve not only Bastion, but all of the Shadowlands.
We must hurry. The Archon must know what transpired here. We cannot waste any more time. We must get the audience with the Archon before the next attack happens. We need to find a way to get the Ellis on hold and quickly. Meet me at Heroes Rest. I have a plan.
We will fix this drought.
Hello there!
We must get this information to the Archon. Meet me at Heroes Rest.
I will prepare Centurions for an attack. Nice. I wonder if they actually changed the whole format of the storytelling. If certain events are going to happen earlier or not. Because I remember in the very first build, when we entered the city, we could actually see the different Paragons. Then the second time we played through it, there was that part missing. I wonder if they brought it back in. Welcome to Brag Chats.
Welcome, mortal. This gateway will take you above.
Okay. We have seen Born on the Alpha. Yes, that was during yesterday's stream. Are those different quest icons intended to indicate storyline quests versus non-storyline quests? More campaign quests versus non-campaign quests. So with the block on, I didn't know that either until somebody pointed out yesterday. The quest line with like the little shield around it are campaign quests, as indicated by like the Bastion 4 out of 7 chapters. And then the regular ones are just the regular icons, which is a nice distinction. So now you no longer have to worry like, am I on a major quest line or am I on a side quest line? Now you can just do your thing. I would give you a hard icon, Laura. It will not let me do a hard icon. Okay. Meets Klaya at Heroes Rest. Yo, where's Klaya? Klaya?
What is on your mind? Keep a calm mind.
Okay, so I'm quickly recording this off stream because last time this quest was bugged and I just wanted to get it done. Unfortunately, the signal device is currently broken. You will need help to fix it. The signal device is the fastest way to draw the pole march attention. Unfortunately, been broken for some time and authorize you to receive a steward companion during your stay here in Bastion. I will call for some to convene here. You may select one to aid you. Okay. Stewards will aid you in summoning Pole March Adrestus. Choose one to be your companion. Sure. Daffy can be my companion. Sure. Come along, Daffy. You will not disappoint. I know you won't, buddy. Just do your best, and I will be happy. Whenever you need assistance, your steward will be available to provide many services. Now we have a steward, which we can summon. Stewards, you are dismissed. Return to your duties. The steward gives us a vial of serenity, restores health, and removes disease, poison, curse, and bleeding. It will also act as a vendor, allow us to change our talents, tell one of our friends how great they are, or just send them away. Stewards are useful for many reasons. They keep Bastion tidy, fix anything broken, and offer unrivaled companionship and support. Your new steward assistant should be able to repair the beacon. Then you can summon a pole march to Heroes' Rests. Alright. I have other duties to attend to. Your steward can repair the beacon at your request. Okie dokie. And that is outside of town. Excellent. No, it's not outside of town. I just want this quest to be done and get out of the city. Steward, I need to fix the beacon of invocation. I am on it. But are you though? Are you really? Ah, I guess you are. Cool. I love that this is fixed, by the way. All done. Working good. And they also seem to have fixed that the cooldown is reset once you get the quests. Activate the beacon. Oh, she's actually coming to us.
You have questions. For what purpose do you light the beacon, aspirants?
Polmark, we have urgent news for the Archon.
You are the ones from the Temple of Purity. Very well, then.
Oh, we've already kind of proven ourselves, have we? I see. Paul March, address this. I need to speak to you.
I am the Archon's will. By the Archon's grace, you are seen. Do you need a task? What troubles you? You wish to be of service? The Archon is far too busy to answer every request.
Ew. And then he was gone. Except my quest isn't finished, buddy. So yeah, in Bastion, this is the quest that messed up. We couldn't turn it in. Celestine has vouched for you by allowing usage of the beacon. For that reason, you have my attention. A revered Archon has decided to grace you with an audience. It is your duty to present your discoveries to her, then follow her wise judgment. She holds audience in Elysian Hold, part of the sprawling spires of Ascension, the home of the Ascended. We shall carry you there, for it is a place for those who can fly. Finally, an audience with the Archon. We shall meet you there. I'm ready. Let us fly. I was about to say, you're not gonna leave me behind, right? Yep, it has been fixed. Wish I had some wings, though. They were pretty great. You're going the wrong way. Excuse me. Don't want to criticize. Oh, can we have a glimpse at the Archon? Is she here? Like, the way that this city's been designed, by the way, is mental. It looks so cool. Hey, that's the mission board. Oh, so this is going to be the order hall for the Kyrians as well. Oh, that's why they put so much effort in it. Gotcha. There she is. The Archon. Like, how gorgeous is this, right? Kairestia the Firstborn. Hello. You have a bell in your weapon. The Archon's chambers are just above. I urge you to practice extreme deference while in her presence. 91 over 75, 91 over 75. I will take your ring. I will escort you to hold audience with the Archon. I beseech you to present your information succinctly and directly. Our wise Archon will hear you and make a decision on the best course of action. Speak with the addressed to address the Archon. The Archon has been the esteemed leader of Bastion since its inception countless eons ago. You would do well to remember your position as you humbly request her aid. Placeholder, audience with the Archon. Clea warns her of an impending attack. So it's still not implemented. Womp womp. The Archon's grace is upon you, mortal. Each Temple of Bastion is protected by a ward here in Elysian Hold. As long as the wards hold, no malevolent force can launch an assault. It is concerning that the Forsworn were able to attack Purity in such force. Your orders are to examine the wards. As long as they hold, Bastion stands strong. Okay. So it's going to be a real-time cutscene, RTC. We meet up with the Firstborn, so it's going to be our character in there. I was actually hoping that they could give like a confirmation as to whether or not the Archon created Bastion. But all we know so far is that she is the Firstborn. So she is the first. She has been appointed to be the leader here. And this right here is Elysian Hold. This is going to be, as far as I understand it, your order hall if you join the Kyrians. And howdy, Oskitsofren. Thank you very much for the 41. Hope you're doing well. And the reason why I say this is going to be your order hall is because they got like this thing, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like your mission board at some point. I think. Wait, are you running with Benedictus? Is that Benedictus, chat? I am terrible with remembering weapons. But yeah, not the worst place to hang out. It's actually a rather pretty city. Little quartermaster. I mean, they might all be brainwashed, you know. They might all be like, ooh, for the Archon's will, but it doesn't mean they don't have pretty things, right? Benediction, yeah. Mm-hmm. Benedictus is the guy. Benediction is the weapon. Ah. Yeah, okay. I will probably never remember this, but I will do my best. Yeah, let's check out Elysian Hold a little bit. Oh, we actually got like target dummies. Cool. So if you ever need to test your mighty deeps. A swarm training dummy. Wait, so you can do like AoE testing? Ah, that's kind of cool. Calculate a release date expectation. I have none. I've also seen people asking about when will beta be. Like if I, and it's all, let me take a guess. If I would have to make a guess right now, they've got an announcement going on the 8th of July in which they're going to cover some information about the Shadowlands. I don't know if there's going to be anything hippity-hoppity exciting announced, or if it's just going to be a recap for those that might not have been able to play Alpha, watch Alpha. And if I had to make a guess, I would say during that stream, they're either going to say at the end of the stream, beta invites are going to go out, or next reset, it's going to happen. Somewhere in that direction. But again, it's purely a guess on my end. And then release dates, they've said Q4 or end of the year. But in between, we've also had Corona. My hope is that they will release it once it's finished. Rather than, yeah, we said that it was going to be this date, so now we're going to release it. And good afternoon, everybody. Okay, check out the ward of, well, let's save loyalty for just a little bit later. For reasons.
Peculiar. The ward of purity is disabled. This is surely what allowed the Forsworn to invade in such force.
Huh. It's kind of like the dialogue is not really up there. For some reason. It might just be my headset, though. Good. The Temple of Loyalty's ward is active. The Kyria mediating on their duty to Bastion and the Archon are safe. And over there, we see the one and only Ufer the Lightbringer. How strange. Why are those Predators deactivated? Ufer, what are you doing? Why are you disabling everything? Do you want to explain yourself?
The ward of courage holds. That is quite the relief.
Fools, the Forsworn will triumph over the Archon. Quickly, we must alert the pole march. Bye, Ufer. The ward of courage holds, so we kind of interrupted Ufer before he could take down any more? Yeah, alright. Humility's ward stands strong. However, perhaps it would do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught here.
The past memories of all Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom. I am quite relieved to see its ward holding.
So yeah, the Archon has like her paragons, each of wisdom and loyalty and all that, and they got their own temples. And the Forsworn are on the attack. If you might have missed last stream, pretty much the idea is in order to walk the path of the Kyrian, you need to let go of who you used to be. You need to meditate, reflect on what your past life has been, and then you enter a new potential job in the Shadowlands. In the case of the Kyrians, you might become a Valkyr, for example, as this is the origin place of the Valkyr. Sometimes somebody would actually fail in their path of the Kyrian, and they would become Forsworn. And where once upon a time, that was pretty rare to happen. These days, it's happening all over the place. And it could be because the Jailer's influence with the Ma. It could be because of the anima droughts. Or, and this is a storyline that I personally find interesting, it could be because they're actually questioning, like, is the way of Bastion, is that the way to go? Why are we supposed to let go of who we used to be? Why is the afterlife like this? But time will tell. As far as our first playthrough, the whole Forsworn Uther thing was kind of locked behind the... they're kind of locked behind the whole, whatchamacallit? Not Order Hall, Covenant. So, yeah. Uther is a bad guy? Not necessarily. Like, in the questline you also find out that Uther is not informed about all the information. And the information is that we know that there are Kyrians willingly working with the Jailer in the Maw. That information we bring here to Bastion, and that is the whole path that we go through. Like, in order to get the audience with the Archon that we just had, we had to prove ourselves. Very Stormheim-esque. We had to go through the path of the Kyrian. And we finally now just got our message out. And as we go about, as we try to learn more and gather more information, we find out that I believe it was the Paragon of Loyalty, because that was very ironic, that's been informing their Hand of Loyalty that they're going to become Forsworn, and they told Uther to go away at some point because he wasn't quite ready to embrace it all. But still, Uther also joined the Purple Smurfs. Yeah. Let us continue. It seems the Forsworn are in our very midst, even in the spires. We must send aid to the Temple of Courage post haste. The Temple of Courage must not fall. All Kyrian learn to fight in its hallowed halls, not only to protect Bastion, but to ensure their own safety when retrieving souls from across the Veil. Travel there at once. Seek out Tentacles, the Paragon of Courage's loyal hands. Cassius will provide you with Valerian. Go quickly. Yes, Polmarch. Archon, watch over us all. Okie dokie. Cassius, I need to go to the Temple of Courage, baby. Take me there. The Forsworn destroyed the wards. He was the one from Lysonia's memories. It seemed that their pact within the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it? Okay, way to spoil what I just explained, but cool. I'm happy that you, like, expose it to everybody. It's alright, I didn't want a YouTube channel anyways. How dare you explain all your lore in your own game? They're kicking me out, chap. Before you know it, I'll be homeless. Awesome in-game event, but it's kind of work in progress. Was it awesome? Was it really awesome? Or are you just promising things that will never happen now? Oh, right. So what's happening here is this area is being invaded by Maldraxxus. Maldraxxus is a different realm of the Shadowlands, where different kind of souls go. And Maldraxxus is supposed to be the standing army of the Shadowlands. They're supposed to be the defense that they got. But instead of defending, they're now actually on the assaults. I'm glad to see that I'm not yet alone. The Maldraxxi attacked without warning. Not quite the army that I hoped would come, but I welcome your blade by my side. Hand of Courage. In a fair fight, our warriors could stand against countless swarms of these Maldraxxi. This was not fair fight, outsider. They came without warning, without cause. We were caught unprepared. They must not be allowed to encroach any further. This stops here. Yeah, you like the Red Cross. Was it pretty awesome? Are we going to see Uther in the Shadowlands? But what about Tyrion? Is he going to be there as well? It's entirely up to Blizzard which spirits they want to bring in or not. And it's also the question, like, by the time that Uther died, Tyrion died, was the Machine of Death already broken, as in everybody sucked to the maw? Or was he still supposed to be sent off to the realm where he belongs? And we are not entirely sure at this point. Okay, null for the Rhinebinder. I am with you. Yes, I am. You betray your ancient oath to Maldraxxus, Lich. Justice will be done. Maldraxxus is such a good zone, by the way. Such a good zone. Although I will admit that since they've done a bit of rework on Bastion, like a couple of more voice lines and whatnot, it's definitely shaping up to be better. Like, my first time that I played Bastion, I was like, eh. But then again, it wasn't as bad as the Ardenweald questing. Ardenweald is still very much in development. Although perhaps they've already fixed it by now. And then Revendreth and Maldraxxus are pretty damn awesome. I betray nothing. My master bids that Bastion be destroyed and that the Kyrian corpses harvested for our armies. You and your kin shall be the first, but not the last. Sacrilege. Mortal, push forward and secure the temple. I was about to say, did Jaina show up? But no, the Lich can do frost magic as well, of course. Right. We have bought a staging ground, but much remains to be done.
Friends, I bring aid!
Oh god, no. Oh no. Please, not the owl boy. We will show these Maldraxxian surgeons the price for their betrayal. The northern grounds have been taken by the House of Constructs, home to Maldraxxus' most resilient warriors. They've earned no mercy this day, and we will give them none. We will carve through them side by side until this sacred glow around is cleansed. Don't diss the owl boy. Oh, I will diss the owl boy. Keep your wits about you. Our enemy has no honor. I can rebuild this Colossus' core systems, but a few things are beyond repair. Thankfully, there were enough Centurions present here. I believe we can improvise. Replacements are in order. I require an Anima Conflux to charge its system, some Eternity Plating to protect its core, and an Archonic Resonator to make it go boom. I'll take care of the rest. Quickly now.
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their flyers.
Yeah, okay, Velen. You got it, buddy. Is Shadowlands a parallel time zone? Can we consider it? So when we were killing Rastakhan, will somebody send us to the Shadowlands? No. Shadowlands is a different realm, a different domain. Some of our brethren are still alive in there. Yo, can you let me read the quest? Hello? While many were lost in the initial assault, they seem keen on taking any survivors prisoner. I know not what they intend, but given their mastery over corpses, we must assume the worst. Some have already been taken to the necropole above, but others remain in cages on the ground. Free all that you can. Aye aye, Captain. Save every Kyrian that you can. You got it. Alternate Velen became an owl boy. Oh, that is... I would very much like that, yes. Like, the owl voices, I expected them to be like, like very ancient and wisdom, but rather they're more gnomish and, I can help. Let me assist you. I will repair your robot master. It's like, oh, okay. I've shared off a portion of their anima. I will heal your wounds if you approach it. Oh, okay. Cool. So this right here, this quest will lead you into the necropole that you might have seen above. That is actually going to be the dungeon here. For those that have joined Sloopback's stream yesterday, you might have seen the final fight over and over and over and over again. That stream made me so happy. Anima powers all things in Bastion, even the mighty Colossi. This will help it retain its charge. Ooh, a rare. Ooh, Wingflare the Cruel. What you got on your back, buddy? Your corpse will make a fine addition to my collection. Anything about Kel'Thuzad? In Maldraxxus, there are different houses, and I've done a video on Maldraxxus. And in Maldraxxus, there's also a house where the liches are very prominent. Oh, I should know from the top of my head which house it is. The House of Ice, the House of the Chosen, the House of Constructs, the House of Plagues, and the House of Whispers? House of Rituals, is that it? There you go. And although I haven't found it myself, there is... Mr. GM, I believe, found it.
Love your stream. Keep up the great work.
Located Kel'Thuzad in Maldraxxus in the Lich area. So he is there. Story-wise, questing-wise... Or THD Luck found it. My apologies. I found it via Mr. GM. Either way, he is there. He is in Maldraxxus. And I'm going to assume that he has a part to play in the initial questing, and the side questing, he does not show up. And Renmin, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, buddy. That is a whole lot of bits. Howdy, Yami. Howdy, everybody. But it's kind of cool to see Kel'Thuzad, though. Like, we were pondering, like, will Kel'Thuzad show up or not? And when we were first discussing it, I was like, yeah, but wouldn't Kel'Thuzad, you know, go to Revendreth or the Maw? But I kind of forgot that Kel'Thuzad hasn't technically died yet. Like, Kel'Thuzad was taken out in Classic in Naxxramas. But Heroes, they picked up his phylactery and then they just gave it to one of the people at the Argent Dawn. Like, the quest line is hilarious. I don't know it from the top of my head, but it's somewhere in the direction
Over
of...
here! Quickly!
You could destroy it and save the world, or you could turn it in and get some money out of it. And then you make the decision to get some money out of it, which is just fantastic. So... we already knew back then that Kel'Thuzad could make a return.
Thank the Archon, you arrived in time.
And then during Wrath of the Lich King, he did make his return, and his phylactery was nowhere to be found. So Kel'Thuzad as a Lich is kind of like, you know, in between of things. 15 gold is 15 gold. Nalfor is truly powerful. If his magic penetrated this plating, he will not go down easily. So I found the Disciple of Courage, but... despite having some voice lines, she doesn't say a whole lot more. Yeah, okay. Adventurers will always take the money, ain't that the truth? Do all alternate timeline versions of characters go to Shadowlands, like both Marads? Keep in mind that we kind of need to do guesswork, because they haven't done any official statement on the facts. What we do know is that during Legion, during the Death Knight Order Hall campaign, we send out our followers into the Shadowlands to obtain essences of something in order to make the horsemen and the mounts and whatnot. During the questline, one of the people that they were supposed to find was called Soulbind the Niami. And Soulbind the Niami is a Draenei that we met on Alternate Draenor. Now, you could make the argument that this is actually our Soulbind the Niami. That is just somebody that we've never encountered and they died somewhere along the way. And just a coincidence, right? It's not Alternate Draenor's version, it's our version. However, as part of the quest rewards, you'll also get a letter which explains more details as to why exactly Soulbind the Niami joined the Legion. So a little Easter egg to explain more of the storyline given during Alternate Draenor. So I would say all realities go to the Shadowlands. To your specific question, like what would happen with Marad, I don't know. Like at the same time, we also see Marad show up as a spirit again. Like exactly how does that work? Uther the Lightbringer, for example, has showed up a couple of times during questing, but now we see that he's actually been on the path of the Kyrian for a while. How does that work, you know? And of course, became Moe Joey. This is one of Mikanico's finest creations. It channels anima directly into Blast of Energy. You fight with the poise of a true Kyrian outsider. You are a true ally outsider. You are welcome. I get a crest, which is a Trinky. Don't mind if I do. Howdy, Varodux. Hello, hello, hello. Stingy, there's always love for you. There's love for everybody. Come on now. Do I have the parts? I do, except Eternal Plating is a little bit faded out. That was fast. Well done indeed. This anima conflux is completely drained of anima, just a heavy hunk of metal. Not your fault, of course, not at all, but we need to charge it. The Maldraxxus have extractors, big green crystals, you can't miss them. They're using it to drain anima from fallen Kyrian. Very bad. We can use them to charge the conflux. Then our Colossus here will be functional again. The House of Rituals occupies the southern hall of the temple, unlike the constructs. Oh, right. Oh, they actually mentioned that this is specifically the House of Rituals that is on the attack. Cool. Unlike the constructs, their key advantage in battle is their endless army of risen fighters. Thankfully, the Archonic Resonator we recovered will take care of it. As we carve away through their forces, blast their corpses with the Resonator, its energies will sunder their souls, preventing them from being raised to fight again. We shall all meet at the shattered span below, once our work is done.
I will just move the Colossus somehow.
Cool. So the other part was actually attacked by the constructs, and this one is attacked by the House of Rituals. That's a nice touch. So that's actually that they recognize, like, these are different houses that are on the attack, which also explains more why we are so open to the idea of working with the Chosen. As in, even the Kyrians realize it is not all of Bastion. This guy sounds like Doc from Back to the Future. Try Velen, but yes. Oh. Okay, so I can fill up the bar. I just can't kill minions, as they're just completely ignoring me right now. Okay. Cool, cool. Yay, they're actually attacking me now. Hell yeah. So here's my question for all you Avatar The Last Airbender fans, right? We know that Aang and Katara ended up together. But what about our boy? What about our boy Sokka? Did he end up with Katsuki? Did he end up with Toph? Right? Was he one of the dads of Toph's kids? Or did Sokka just, you know, stare at the moon for the rest of his life? Did they ever say that? The Resonator is working at full capacity and our foes are dispatched. Excellent. Uh-huh. Can we get the robot up and running as well? I love streaming, by the way. We're just here checking out Bastion and we're just ending up on so many topics to talk about. I love you guys. Not fully charged, but close enough. I may have to disable a few safety features.
The Colossus needs to finish charging. Buy me time.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, the final countdown. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. If the Necromancer's brood descends upon us fully before the Colossus charge, we will perish, there's no question. We must keep his attention until Mikunico's work is complete. He believes that the day is already won, that we are pawns to be toyed with. We can use his hubris to our advantage to buy precious seconds. May it be enough. I am ready. Call down your beasts. They will perish just like the rest. Fool, my army is all around you. Uh-oh. Oh, they're teleporting in, is it? You fool. But that's okay, I got a Covenant ability, just AoE judges everybody. Don't worry, we got this. Is that all you have? I expected more. We are unending. Piece by piece, you will fall. Wow, I'm so scared. Those guys actually kind of look like the Necromancer models from Warcraft 3, ain't it? Or am I completely losing my mind? And the coolest thing I've seen in the Shadowlands so far, probably
it is nearly at full power. Just a bit longer.
Probably the Jailer. That was pretty goddamn cool. That is enough. Bonefang's spawn could use a treat. Uh-oh. Merrowmaw. Yeah, right. Come here, then. Tanikos. Tanikos, you want to get in here? You want to give it? You want? No? Okay, I got this. Don't worry. Oh, oh! Come, Kyrian, if you are so bold, fulfill your
ready.
destiny.
Come!
Uh-huh.
Fire when ready!
Pew, 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 pew.
Fire!
Here, have some anima. Wow. Really cool moment happened right there. And we were actually able to see it. Ooh, my computer feels really hot. I need to clean it. Howdy, Zumaza. Howdy, everybody. Our only move now is forward, outsider. Go. Oh, no. I know not what awaits us across the chasm, outsider. By the Archon's grace, I hope that my Paragon yet lives, but I fear the worst. We will face this great unknown together, as we have the rest of Maldraxxus horrors. To be Kyrian is to follow the path, no matter how dire the circumstances. Whatever happens, know that you've earned my undying respect this day. Confront Amarth the Harvester within Thanikos. Or with Thanikos, even. I am ready. Yeah, you going for a swim? Alright, let's go. The Paragon of Courage was at the heart of the temple when the attack came. If she yet draws breath, we must lend her our aid. You cannot win this battle, Necromancer. Our courage never falters. My Paragon, you do not stand alone. Oh, actually, I kind of forgot to do that. Whatever. For the Archon, for Bastion. Ah, just the vessel that I require. Uh-oh. Thanikos, what are you doing to me? No, no, no! I have perfected you. Now serve me by destroying our enemies. Yes, master. I must obey. Ah, poor lad. So what are the blue furs that are standing around here then? I don't really get what your role is. Yeah, they're just here for the show. Monster, what has driven you to this madness? You, Kyrian, are complicit in a broken cycle. Bastion is a waste of anima. We shall seize it all. Not while I stand against you. Then you will be next to fall. Can I stun you? Yes, I can. Okay. My Paragon, I failed you. You will suffer for this, Necromancer. Come then, if you dare. Oh, the poor thing. Rain death upon them. Ensure that they do not interfere. Outsider, we need to get out of here. It was just his spine that was like, I'll get you, hero. Aww. Disciple Apollon and Disciple Artemide are here. So this is also, like, this is the dungeon area, right? Take me out of here. And that's it. So now in the dungeon, you will run into the Paragon again. What I'm curious about is exactly the questline in between this one and Maldraxxus. I wonder if we might report to the Arbiter, or if they're like, just go directly to Maldraxxus and figure out what is going on. Thanikos is gone, isn't he? Yes, he is. Maldraxxus must answer for the crimes against Bastion. There must be justice. We must go to Oribis and speak with the Tal Inara, the honored voice. Tell her what has transpired this day. Tell her that the Kyrian will not stand idle against this aggression. Artemide will inform the Archon, and my brothers and sisters will surely prepare for war. That must not come to pass. Okay. Zandria, the mighty Paragon of Courage, is the finest... Oh. We must travel to Oribis at once. My people will surely prepare armies for retaliation. I will meet you there. Stay safe. is the finest warrior amongst all the Ascended, but even she may be overwhelmed by the strongest of the Maldraxxus forces. Your fate is intertwined with hers now. You must gather your allies and plunge into the necrotic wake to ensure both Amarth and Nalfor do not make it back to the safety of their realm. May the Archon guide your blade into their hearts. Okay. So really short version. You figure out that the Arcurians work with the jailer. There are more Forsworn now. Bastion assaults. The Forsworn storyline is locked behind the Covenant campaign, so no more details are given on that. And the whole Bastion of Maldraxxus attack is reported back to Oribis, where they will send us into Maldraxxus. So I just need to figure out a way to get into Oribis. My Hearthstone is set to Hero's Rest. Maybe there's a portal there. Yes, hello. This is most dire news indeed. We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done. The Necrolords will answer for their transgression, as it must be. So, hello, I know why you've come. This Kyrian has explained much. Oh, Apollon already spilled the beans. We will all suffer if Bastion and Maldraxxus fall into war. We have not heard from the Necrolords as of late. You must travel to their realm and seek the truth of their incursion. Though our anima reserves remain low, they will be enough to open the way for you. The way to Maldraxxus must be opened. Gather Cadellan and see it done. At once, honored voice. So we don't actually directly talk to the Arbiter, which is interesting. Because for those that might not have seen the starting experience with the Maw, the intro experience, the ending is a bit vague. We have a couple of heroes with us, then we use the teleporter to get to Oribis, and then it just cuts off. So the question is, did those heroes actually come with us? Did they stay behind? And then the follow-up quest line that's supposed to send you into Bastion has not been implemented yet. And I'm wondering, do we actually talk to the Arbiter? Or are we only dealing with the voices of? I wonder. I really hope they stay behind. Oh. I hope this endeavor is successful. There's still little anima available. So on your first playthrough, you're not actually going to see the portals as we see them. Ah, okay. This slot shall suffice. It is imperative that you identify the cause of the attack on Bastion. We will require your aid to open the gateway. Once the focus is sufficiently powered, we will call upon the gate to Maldraxxus and direct it into position. From there, the fate of this war must rest upon your shoulders. Ancient focus, a land of strife, Maldraxxus gateway opened. What? We must concentrate. The purpose will be fulfilled. It is working. I can feel the Necrolord's realm nearing us. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why we're so special. Like, and the starting area, we are also the ones that the stone reacts to. And they don't really explain why it reacts to us. Now, you might think, what about your necklace? Is it like the Heart of Azeroth? But I'm not running with the Heart of Azeroth. So I'm wondering, like, why are we so super duper special? We are alive, yeah, but so are Jaina and Anduin and Bane and all that. You kept the shard. You think it's the Helm of Domination that's activating it? Interesting. The way is open. The eternal battlefields of Maldraxxus await you. Maldraxxus is a land which revels in strife and conflict, but they should also be bound by honor. If their honor had been tossed aside, then they may move their forces beyond just Bastion. Take care, danger lies beyond that gate. It is a realm of heroes, as well as a realm of villains. Okay, so we are now in Maldraxxus. Keep training. So this is exactly how our Maldraxxus testing started, ain't it? Why are you still here? Grab a blade and enter the arena. So they're just gonna ignore what we have to say. Okay. Yep, that is exactly the way that it started. So, for those that might have missed it, in Maldraxxus, the way that the questing starts is go improve yourself. Go fight in the arena, might is right in this zone. And as we go through the zone, we find out more about the Primus, about the Runeblade, about warnings, about why exactly Maldraxxus attacks Bastion. So nothing majorly different from the first time that we played through it. There has been a couple of minor adjustments when it comes to like quest dialogue, but nothing overly major. So if you've seen the short version of the story Bastion, it still holds up. Just now with more voice acting. Interesting.